Hey lads, Coach Si here. So I hope it's all going well for you. I hope you've been training or you're going training and everything is going to plan, as well as with nutrition and everything else. So today I just want to remind you that you don't have to train at 1,000%, like smashing your body to absolute little pieces every time you exercise to get the best results. Because if you overdo it, you're going to get injured, you can burn out. We're going to go all through that later. But what I'm trying to say is it's totally okay if you're not feeling up for it today, if you're feeling a bit sore, that you go for an easy session. So let's say you go to the gym. Let's say you've been smashing training for 6 weeks. It's been going really well. And you're actually starting to beat yourself up because you're feeling tired, bit beat up, your back's aching, whatever. And you're annoyed that you can't go 100%. Or you go to a session, class, gym, whatever, and you do it and you can't give it 100% and you get annoyed. Now, when we start getting so OCD and a bit uptight about training, that is when we stop enjoying it. If you're feeling run down or rubbish, but you still want to move your body, there's nothing wrong than sticking earphones in, sitting on a bike or going on a cross trainer and doing an easy 20 to 30 minute session, just spinning away, listening to a podcast if you've got emails on your phone. Because it's much better than one, going to session anyway and basically beating your body up and you end up getting injured, because if you get injured, you're no good to anyone when it comes to getting yourself in shape. And number two, if you do a 30-minute spin, it's still going to have a high impact on your activity and you're still going to be burning energy. Again, when you do that spin, 20, 30 minutes or whatever, you don't have to go all out. You can just get your heart rate up a little bit and just keep the body moving for a period of time, burning away some calories. So here's an example. We've got a client on the program who boot camps 3 times a week, okay? They are really busy. They've got a very high pressured job. They're very high up within their company. Now, they can only come and see us 3 times a week. When you remember, you get unlimited access. And some of the guys now have got, 6, 12 months down the program. They're now doing 4 or 5 sessions a week. And this guy was like, well, I want to get more results, but I can't come and see you anymore at boot camp. I'm too busy. What can I do? So I asked about what kind of equipment it's got at home. He's got an exercise bike. So literally every day, no matter now if he does a boot camp, he goes on his bike and he spins for 20 to 30 minutes. Now, he said it's really helped him unwind from work, which is great. He listens to a mindset podcast. It's always great to focus on personal development and mindset and stuff like that. But the great thing that we've seen out of this 20-minute spin is because his daily activity is really low. He's always either tied to a desk or he's driving in a car, sat in meetings. He is unable to get his daily steps going on. Like, he finds it really difficult and he finds it hard to motivate. There's always more than one way to skin a cat. So anyway, he goes on the bike 20 minutes every day without fail and has seen amazing fat loss results from upping it. He has not had to do HIIT sessions. He's not had to go balls deep and smash it with those sessions on the bike. He literally goes on, gets his heart rate up, 20 minutes, boom. A few weeks later, we start to see results, and now he's keeping that up and he's seeing it as a good way to wind down from a hard day's work. Now, you got the other example. Hey up, Brian, how you doing? We've got the other example, the guy that comes into the program and they go mental at it and they start hitting 5 sessions a week and they're going for runs at the weekend and they're getting dead strict and they either end up with an injury. Okay, like I said, if you get injured, you can't get anywhere. You're basically going to fail, aren't you? And then when you get injured, you can't exercise, you feel depressed, you start eating shit, the beers come back in, bad habits creep in. Hey dude, I hope you're all well and good. So what we don't want you to do is, if you're going for 100% all the time, is we don't want you to get injured. We don't want you to get burnt out, and we don't want you to stop enjoying it, because if you're always pushing it to the max, you're going to end up hating it. And then 3 months later, you're going to end up back to square one. Hey up, Steve, how you doing? We don't want you back to square one, because this is the thing, right? If you read the title of this live cast today, is that the guys that have like the head smart, not head strong, whereas there's a difference. The ones that know when to hold back when they're feeling a bit injured, know when to hold back when they're feeling run down or tired, and they just rein it back a bit, wait till the body's revived, and then they start hitting it again hard. Those guys are still on the program now. Those guys are in great shape. Those guys are setting massive goals that they never thought they would be setting 12 months ago. The ones that were going all in and they were so focused on the quick fix, trying to hit it so hard, they are no longer on the program. Might bump into him in a pub or in Tesco's or a coffee shop. And it's, you know, it's a shame because they're not in the same shape as when we left them. But we did continuously try and remind them that consistency over time beats intensity every single time. So the ones that have the balance are the ones that are going to win. And the quicker you get that into your head and you start treating it more like a lifestyle and less like another added pressure, like a race into your, into your life, you're going to end up winning. Okay, take that point on board. That when you choose it to be a lifestyle and you start being smart about things, it's going to become much easier and you're going to succeed. If you're in a hurry and you're going to try and smash through it, I know that some of you will ignore me on this video, but then you'll reflect back when it hasn't worked for you. Dude, come back then, Steve. We've got a 7-day free trial coming up. So that's another thing to remind you. I'm going to do it after every live. Is we are going to do a 7-day free trial starting this Monday, the 28th. So if you're interested, comment below. Shima, our customer care manager, will message you. We're only taking on 10 chaps. The first 10 chaps that take advantage of this, great. We'll teach about nutrition. We'll get kickstart back into fitness. Coach Si, signing out.